Hey you guys, so this video is something that I've wanted to touch on for a while. About, I want to say a little under 2 years ago, I went to go see Matthew Hussey in the city. He's a relationship coach and I freaking adore him. And it was around the time that my brother passed away. And today, well, it's really the night before his birthday, but it's after midnight. So technically it's his birthday. So I figured I'd make this video today and post it sometime next week. Anyways, so the reason that I'm making this video is, as everybody knows, I'm in a wheelchair. And one of Matthew's videos was about this woman who had won a coaching session with him and she was in a wheelchair. And she asked him, how do I, quote unquote, get the guy? Because that's his slogan. And how do I get him to see past the chair and not see it as a responsibility? Or, like, accept the responsibility. Now, I have an issue with this. Because, first of all, I don't think a relationship is work. I've said that in another video. And I don't think of myself or anybody else with a disability as a responsibility. At all. You are not with the right person if you're worried about responsibility. And I get that she didn't meet anybody yet and she was worried about meeting somebody who would think it, but if she's already thinking it, and if you, the person watching this, is already thinking in your head, who's gonna want me with all the responsibility that comes with me, you're never gonna find anybody. And I mean, listen, I'm single. I'm not a dating expert. You want expert advice, go to Matthew. But I can tell you from my perspective that I don't want the person who thinks of me as a responsibility. I don't want the guy who thinks that it's work to be with me. I don't even want friends like that. You know, friends that are like, oh, well, it's easier if we just, like, come back here and I'll go and get this person and stop at this place first so that we don't have to come and get you or whatever. Like, making it sound like it's easier and simpler, but then you're like, okay. Yeah, I've had that happen. I'm no longer friends with that person. But, yeah. It rubs me the wrong way when people say a lot of things when it comes to their own disabilities. Because it comes across as insecurities, and that to me is letting your situation, and in my case and a lot of people's cases, their disability define them. I'm not defined by the chair, and you shouldn't be either. Let somebody see you for the person that you are. Be with the person who doesn't bring up the disability when they see you. Thinks of it as their honor to be with you. And puts forth as much effort as they would in any relationship, which should be a lot anyway. Not because of a certain situation. If you're ready to be in a relationship, then that means that You're gonna love the person for who they are inside. You can think they're attractive outside. You're gonna put forth effort. It's not gonna be one-sided. And you're not gonna do anything because you have to, but because you want to. And I know that this girl obviously felt some sort of insecurity on her end, which personally, if you ask me, I mean, nobody's perfect. We're all gonna go into relationships imperfect. You know, all the people who preach, oh, you have to be this, this, and this before you can attract a relationship into your life. Sometimes it's bullshit. I believe in the law of attraction, but sometimes I'm a little iffy about some things. But yeah, a disability is not an imperfection. I don't want anybody to misconstrue anything that I've just said. But you have to at least be confident in who you are and accept who you are. And not settle. That is number one. I made a video, God, what was it called? The hell was that video called? It Takes a Special Guy. I'll link it to the, and I'll link the video that Matthew did. And I'll end with this. Yeah. It might take a special person, but it should take a special person for everybody. Not for a special circumstance. Everybody should be willing, if they're truly ready for a relationship, to not deal with or put up with, but wholeheartedly embrace the person that they're meant to be with. That's all. That's all there is to it. I feel like there is somebody for everybody. You just have to be open to it. And not let your insecurities block it. You know, you might still have things to work on, but there is, personally for me, I feel like if that woman and whoever else feels like they're a responsibility, that is blocking the person who doesn't look at them as a responsibility. That's how I feel. They're never going to find the person they're supposed to be with that mentality. But they can always change it. So like I said, all the videos that I referenced will be in the description. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.